2017 New South Wales Nurses and Midwives Association Professional Day. Today's theme is about diversity, it's about social justice, it's about human rights.
Racism in the health system has serious consequences for the healthcare and health outcomes of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. You belong to 97% of the population. The power, the privilege, the responsibility lies with you to change it.
The morning speakers, they were brilliant.
I think the awareness of Aboriginal identity and the current political campaign that they have was wonderful.
I believe that in a spirit of healing through history, we all have a responsibility to tell the many untold stories of injustice and abuse against Aboriginal peoples across Australia that continue to ramify into the present.
If we don't talk about the big R word, how are we ever going to eradicate it?
If patriarchy is the system that uses fear and threats to create the kind of economic, global, political and social order, what is the opposite of patriarchy? And for us, it's solidarity.
I have to say, George, he just opened my mind up to quite a lot of things today. I bought both his books and I'm really looking forward to reading them.
Our migration story today is a global role model for the 21st century. The job of servicing that population requires a much more active government.
And Norman Swan, really powerful questions, kept the debate going.
So my challenge to you today is to reflect and acknowledge how we see the world might be different from others. Ask yourselves the following questions. Do I value diversity? And if I do, then how do my words and behaviours demonstrate that?
Harry Hahn, she was very, very good. Excellent.
Absolutely.
Great speaker.
Amazing, she made me cry.
She was motivating, she was good, she was entertaining.
She was fantastic, full of energy and great things to say.
Transformation is a core part of what we do as people. As nurses, right, and as leaders in this union and in this movement, you guys are the ones who have the most capacity to be able to sort of create these spaces for transformation.
Fantastic. I loved Kate Lappin and I absolutely loved Harry Hahn. They're just the highlights for me.
The lady from Santa Barbara, and I think I firmly believe in the heartbeat. And I like the idea of the love behind everything.
If we're not making our hospitals and our facilities a spaces for transformation, then we're not sort of taking advantage of the power that we have.
The New South Wales Government is committed to supporting our nurses and midwives. You are, after all, at the heart of our health system.
Okay. We have a large mental health unit attached to our hospital.
Okay. Yep.
And like I said, our patients stay there for 4 days.
Yep.
Sometimes not getting to the hospital, getting into the unit or treatment.
Because we know that there is a gap in the system for sufficient community-based step-down accommodation facilities. So there is comprehensive work that's being done in that space.
Why do we not have ratios to sustain recovery-focused care? And will you pledge for ratios in community mental health nursing to allow me to be the nurse my patients need me to be?
In terms of your ratios, I know that is a project that your association has been running on and pushing. Again, the New South Wales Government believes that the current system in terms of patient hours, nursing unit patient hours, is the appropriate, more nimble and more flexible way to enable appropriate response to community needs, to hospital needs.
I wasn't particularly impressed that she didn't have enough time for us.
They came late, left early and did nothing.
Pathetic.
Disappointing.
Things I can't say out loud.
And what I'd really like to see the minister do would be use her personal story, which is powerful, of her young daughter being really unwell, and use that to push ratios in emergency departments.
Did she answer any of our questions really? No. Would she commit to ratios? No. How disappointing.
We do hope that the government wakes up one day and says, ratios saves lives.
We must continue to do everything we can to have our voices heard by those that need to hear them.
If we want to call other people to action, the first thing we have to do is account for what calls us to action. Right? How can I ask someone to join with me in a campaign, in a strike, in a protest, if I can't give them a credible reason for why I think it matters?
If we do stick together and inspire each other to take back control, we can achieve anything. We, the workers, have the power and must reignite our collective strength in order to change the rules for a better healthcare future, for a better Australia. Can we count on you to stand up and fight back?
Delegates, you have so much potential. We are the largest union in the country. Let's take the bull by the horns and get this job done.
Style of health, not okay! All right, we're out of time. Very good.